Parents of wayward children need to hear the story of Joseph Rojas. The full testimony, of course, is at 100huntley.com. The founder of the band Seventh Day Slumber had a pretty discouraging start in life.
I was raised by a single mother. When I was about 3.5 years old, my father was arrested for physically abusing my mother. Later down the road, I did end up with a $400 a day cocaine addiction. But you're talking 16 years old, in and out of trouble with the law, and my mother sent me to behavioral centers and different things like that. I was ready to end it all. My mother walked in. I overdosed. She called the paramedics and was screaming and crying out to God. He promised me, and just praying. I don't know what all she was saying, but it was in the back of the ambulance that I felt the hand of God. Long story short, I did forgive my father. I prayed for him every day, and my father ended up calling me one day. Said he, just wanted to talk to me. There was some other issues there, and I invited him to Nashville. He ended up coming with us on the bus to one of our concerts. First concert, I started off my testimony like I always do, of saying basically that my father used to abuse my mother, and then I was like, oh no, my dad's here. And he looked down immediately like, this is why my son brought me here, to get me back, payback. But I ended up finishing the story. I felt like I needed to. I finished the story, and then I said, my father's here at his first Seventh Day Slumber concert. And the crowd cheered for my father. He looked up. He was crying. Then the next night, I gave an altar call, and my father came to the altar, and he gave his life to Jesus.
Who but Jesus could rescue a suicidal, drug-overdosed young man in an ambulance, give him another chance at life in answer to his mother's desperate prayers, ignite in him a passion to help troubled youth find God's love and forgiveness, his purpose for their lives, and restore a broken relationship with the abusive dad he hadn't seen in years, and then save Dad's soul too. This is not a fairy tale. It's raw, real life. Joseph had wondered what God would want with a worthless drug addict like him. Rojas Ministries has been alive and well for 18 years. Joseph's lovely wife, Lori, of 15 years, and their 3 sons travel with the band, reaching out to thousands of young people. Joseph says it's amazing what God will do when we're willing. Now, who wouldn't be encouraged by a story like this? That's why we share them right here every day. Nothing is hopeless. The living Lord Jesus Christ is the guarantee. Thank you for helping to make all this possible with your prayers and financial support. If you haven't given us a call, why not do it right now?